Hey guys, LV here. I would like to apologize for my lack of updates lately. It wasn't intentional, but I guess I can share with you guys. I went to the dentist and they took out all of my wisdom teeth. I had wisdom teeth up like both places, and they took them out, and my mouth was swollen for a bit, and it was hard to talk and everything, so I decided not to do videos for a while until the swelling went down. You could still tell my cheeks are a little swelled, and I'm really self-conscious about my cheeks as it is, so now I guess they're to the point where they're bearable now, so I guess it's okay to start reviewing again, so yeah. Since I haven't been making videos lately, I thought the next video that would be appropriate would be another J-pop haul. Like the previous J-pop haul that I made, the items that I've purchased them from various different shops. Some of them I've purchased on Yes Asia, but mostly all of them I've gotten were from Book Off. So let's get started. Okay, the first item that I will be showing you guys is of a group that I have reviewed before. But I will admit at the time I really wasn't that into them, but lately I've been listening to their stuff lately, and I thought, why not just get an album from them? And I managed to get Perfume's second album, Triangle. This album, I will say, is really, really nice. I really love this album right here. I have to be honest, I kind of like it better than the album I reviewed, which was Level 3. I kind of like this album a bit better. It's very, what's the word I can say? Out there. And I really like this. I got this at Yes Asia, and I paid, this is the Japan version? Yeah, this is the Japan version for this album, and I was really happy with this purchase, so I'm going to review this in the future, so stay tuned, you guys. Okay, the next thing I will be showing you guys is of same thing. It's another Perfume album, and it is of their latest album, Level 3. I've reviewed this album already, but I reviewed it at the time when I reviewed it. I didn't have the physical copy of the album, but this album was pretty much my first experience with this group, and this was a really great album to start with, I will say. Although I do love this album, I kind of, like I said before, I kind of love this album a bit better, but this is a really solid album regardless. I purchased this, I think I said it already, but I purchased this at Yes Asia as well. This is the Korean edition. In this CD DVD version of this. If you guys want to see a bit of the pictures, here's the front, and here's the back, and here's the insides of it, and here's the DVD. Really good designs. I really like these designs. That was really cool. And I guess with the version I got for the Level 3 album, it came with a sticker. Here's the sticker. Like all the stickers I have, I'm not going to take this off. I'm going to leave it in here because if I took it off, I wouldn't know where to put it. So I'd rather it be in its sticker case than somewhere where I'll get bored of and the sticker will be ruined. So I'm going to keep it in its case. Although I'm still a bit new to Perfume, I will say these albums right here greatly contribute to their style. And I will say I do enjoy listening to these albums very much. So very solid albums from each of them, and don't worry Perfume fans, I will review this album in the future, so we'll get there soon. Okay, the next part is I will be showing you guys within my J-pop haul is of the artist Utada Hikaru, and I managed to get my hands on her 15th anniversary edition of First Love. This album was really nice. I remember saying in a previous video I made of my Utada Hikaru collection, I told you guys that this wasn't my favorite album from Utada, and I won't lie to you guys, it still really isn't. I'm not really as crazy about this album, but after listening to it a few times, I will say that it's better than from what I thought of it before. So my thoughts of it have shifted toward another positive light, and since this is the best-selling album ever in Japan, I guess I can give Utada props for that, so yeah. Although this isn't the deluxe edition of the album, I will say that it's still really nice. So here's the cover. It says 15th anniversary right there. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. Here is the back. That is really nice there too. And this is also the CD-DVD edition of this album. So here's the front inside, and that's really nice too. then here is the back, and this is of the Love Live, and this is like the promo of the Love Live, so that I thought that was really cool too. Like I said before, this isn't my favorite album from Utada, but I can appreciate this album, and it is music. So although, like I said, it's not my favorite, it's something I can go to. So yeah. The next thing within my J-pop collection that I will be showing you guys is of the same thing. It is of Utada's Sakura Nageshi DVD single. I purchased this at Book Off. This was, I believe this was $7 for this here. Although it isn't much picture-wise, because this here is mostly pictures depicting nature, but the meaning's still there. So because this has a lot of meaning, even though it's like a simple picture. But I really did love this single, and I'm really happy that I got this single because I cried when I first heard this single. I really did. It was a really great gift from Utada, and it was so nice hearing her voice again after, I believe, 2 years that this, like, at the time this was released. But this was really nice, and I really enjoyed this, and I'm really happy that I can now put it in my Utada collection. The next thing within my Utada collection that I will be showing you guys is of my very first DVD live from her, and it is of her Wildlife tour. I purchased this from Book Off because I will be honest with you guys, when it comes to DVDs and such, I try not to buy that at used bookstores because I don't know the condition of the previous owner of it. I don't know about you guys, but I hate when I'm looking at a DVD and it freezes and it starts freezing. I hate that. So I have a new edition of it. So yeah, I'm paying a bit more, but at least I know it's good. So yeah, I haven't watched the entire thing yet, but this is a really emotional live. I cried a couple times when listening to when watching some of the tracks, if that makes sense. But it was really nice, and I'll show you a bit of the insides. The insides were very beautiful. Really loved them. And oh, this is in the way, but it's of the same thing. Really nice. And I'm going to show you a bit of the pictures. Very beautiful pictures of Hiki. Really nice. It's really pretty right there too. I love her outfit right there. I love that. She looks really cute there. I really love that one. Really great live. If I had to recommend a live, I'd recommend this one. Although with this one, I'd recommend you keep a box of tissues right here because it's really emotional, because you guys know after this she's gonna take a leave. But I'm happy with this release because it is something that I can keep to pass the time. So hopefully you guys will get this in the future if you guys can, because I highly recommend it. Okay, the next CD I will be showing you guys is of the artist Jasmine, and I managed to get her debut album, Gold. Like I said before in previous videos, I've told you guys that I'm still rather new to Jasmine. After a bit of exposure from her second album, which I have reviewed, I really was in tune with her musical style, so I wanted to know more about her, so I managed to get her debut album. I'll be honest, I haven't listened to it yet, but I'm going to listen to it one of these days, and I'm going to review it as well. Like always, I was introduced to this artist by the YouTube user Hikipedia, so hopefully you see it and hopefully I will be the review I'll make of it will be a review you can agree with too. Oh yeah, I purchased this from Book Off as well. This was I believe I don't remember how much it was, but it was somewhere along the lines. I believe it was either $6 or $7. I think that was what the price was. I gotta find the receipt, but I think that was how much it was. So here's the front, and I really love this album art. I thought it was really cool. And here's the back, her body, boobs, whatever you want to call it. But yeah. Okay, so the next artist I will be showing you guys of is of an artist who I will admit I don't normally listen to, but this is probably like the only, well, you know, scratch that. This is not the only single. I think I like 3 other songs from them, but it is of the artist, well, band really, Do As Infinity, and it is of their single Raku. I believe that's how you pronounce it, and I believe it translates into paradise in English. And like I said, I don't really listen to them. This single and the other 2 songs if you guys are familiar with the Inuyasha, their songs are contributed to the Inuyasha soundtrack, and those are pretty much those songs, including this one, are pretty much the only songs I really like from them. I found this at Book Off as well. This was $1, which I was super excited about. After I bought this, I've been listening to it consistently, and it reminds me greatly of why I love this song. And it was a great addition to that great anime, so really love this. Okay, the next person I will be showing you guys of is of my beloved queen, IU, and I managed to get my hands on her 40th single, Bluebird. Although I do own this single on her albums, I found it there. I found this for $1. Plus it has a lot of remixes that I was really fond of and that I'm really happy to own. And I really like this. And then plus the album art is gorgeous. I love that album art right there. Oh my goodness. And then here's the album art. Very beautiful album art. Love that. Oh my gosh, she looks so beautiful there, and I love all those colors. Oh my gosh, everything about this was just gorgeous. Although I do own this on albums and best albums, I'm still happy that I can now add this to my IU collection. Okay, so the next thing I will be showing you guys up is another thing of IU, and this one isn't a single or album because I kind of own pretty much all of her albums, kind of, in a way. But this item is of a concert live, which is really special to me because I don't really own that much of her lives. And it is of the Arena Tour 2005 that promoted the My Story album. This is a really good tour from this. I really love it. Although I haven't watched all of it yet, this is from what I've seen of it so far, it's a really promising tour. This is a case for it. And so this is the actual parts of it. So this is the first one. And then here's the second one. Oh, there we go. Really nice. Here's the insides of it. Really nice. Really love her outfits right there. She looks really cool. And I love that too. This has to be, I think this was my favorite live. I love this right here. She looks so cute right there. It was really funny. Like I said before, although I haven't watched all of it, from what I've seen of it so far, it is a very promising tour, and I really enjoyed myself watching this tour. It's really fun, and I'm hoping to see the rest of it very soon, so really awesome tour. Okay, the next DVD live I own from IU is of her Arena Tour 2006, and that was promoting the Misunderstood era. And like I said before, it's no secret that Misunderstood is my favorite album from IU. It's like my #1 album from IU. So I was really happy that I found this. So this is the front of it, the live and everything. And this was a really good tour too. I really enjoyed myself with this tour. So here's a bit of the inside if you guys want to see. And although Misunderstood is my favorite album from IU, I will say the tour is not my favorite. It's actually second. We'll get to the tours later. I don't want to talk about that right now, but I'll show you some of the pictures. Really love this tour though. This is a really good tour. This was my favorite performance here. I love these pictures. I love this one. She looks so sassy right there. Oh my goodness. But I really love these. Awesome tour, and I would recommend this to anyone. Okay, the next thing I will be showing you guys within my J-pop haul is of the items that I've purchased for the artist Amuro Namie, and I managed to get my hands on her first best album, 18, 19, 20. I believe this is her first best album, and for this album, like I said before, although I can't really use the excuse that much anymore, but I am still rather new to Namie's music, and this is of Namie's old style. So this is not really the Namie who she is right now. This is like more of her older work and her older style. I'm planning to review this too in the future. Although it isn't much picture-wise, it's still good. And, oh, I bought this at Book Off. I bought this used. This was $4 for this one. So you can kind of tell, basically, from the insides. But it still plays and works great, so I don't really care. This is the only picture, which I thought that was a beautiful picture. I don't care for its plainness. She looks beautiful here. And I think, yeah, that's the only picture from this. So, really awesome, best album. Great way to get started. But then I thought this was a really good album to own too, because in the previous J-pop haul I showed you guys, I told you guys that I bought her first album, Sweet 19 Blues, and I noticed with that album it has a bunch of remixes of the original tracks, and with her best album this has the original tracks of how they're originally mixed, so I can hear the original song instead of the remix song that she put on her Sweet 19 Blues. So that's another reason why this album is a great plus to own as well. Okay, the next thing I've purchased from Amronami is another best album. This one is a collaboration best, and it is of her album Checkmate. I bought this from Yes Asia, and this was the CD DVD edition for this. I'm loving this album already. I haven't listened to the entire thing, but it's really good so far. And here's the insides and the DVD as well. Really promising DVD. I promise I will review this in the future. Every CD here I'm gonna review, so don't worry about it. Okay, the final thing I have of Amronami is of my very first DVD live from her. I bought this one at Yes Asia, like I said with my DVDs, but it is of her 20th anniversary live, and it was like, yay, and that's a really significant for her too, so congrats to Nami for the 20th anniversary. And I really love this tour. Like the other tours, I haven't looked at the whole thing yet, but from what I saw of it, it's a really awesome tour. And here's the back of it. It's not much, yeah, I guess I can show you guys. So here, and I love that picture right there. Nami looks so beautiful right there. And oh my gosh, so really awesome tour, and I hope one of these days I will finish the whole tour, because this is a really long tour, but it's really promising. Okay, the next artist I will be showing you guys is of Kotakumi, and I managed to get my hands on her second best album. I'm sorry, I don't keep track, but it is of her best Bounce and Lovers. This is pretty much a ballad's best album. It's like Hamasaki Ayumi's A Ballads. It's pretty much the same thing like this one, and I really love this as well. This one I bought at Book Off as well, and I believe this is the Korean edition of this because it has the little thing right here. But I bought this at Book Off. This was, I believe, 12, 13, something around that ranks. Very beautiful. Oh my goodness, I love this album art right here. She looks so stunning. And I noticed with this one too, it came with a bunch, like I guess the owner before kept the postcard that it originally had. I thought that was a really good bonus. So I'm probably gonna hang this on my wall one of these days, but really beautiful. This is a really good album to own. This is more of, like I said, a ballad's best, so it's really slow, and it shows the gentle side of Ku's vocals, which I thought was a really nice addition. So I'll review this in the future, so hopefully if you guys can get it, I recommend, so because this is a really good as well. Okay, the next thing I will be showing you guys is of her best second session tour. This is a really awesome concert. Love this as well. Oh my gosh, I've watched this concert God knows how many times, but this is a really good concert. So here's the front. Love that cover too. And then here's the back, her booty and everything. And then here's the pictures as well. This one, very good live from Ku. And get it if you can. Okay, the next thing I will be showing you guys is of a studio album slash best album, and it is of her album Universe. I'll be honest with you guys, this isn't my favorite album from Ku. Like the album Deja Vu, I would probably say this is probably one of my another least favorite albums from her. Despite that, it's still a good album to own. I bought this at Book Off. This was, I believe, $7 for this one. And I know you guys see there's like a giant crack. Well, it's not really that big, but it's still a bit noticeable, which I will say is a pet peeve of mine. When it comes to CDs and DVDs, I like my CDs and DVDs to look intact and look new. I cannot stand cracked cases. It just irks me. But I'm just sucking it up right now because it's the music that matters, right? So this is the inside. This DVD has the original best, so this has like some of her greatest hits here. And then this is the album art for this CD casing. The next side is her original studio album. This is of the new tracks and everything, and this has a new alternate cover and everything. And I really love that too. She looks so nice right there. I love that. One of these days, I will review this album. Like I said before, this isn't my favorite album from Coup, but it's still an awesome album regardless. So hopefully when my review pops up of this, hopefully it's all one you guys can agree with. So okay, the next thing, and this is the final thing I have from Coup, is of her Deja Vu live tour, and I love this tour. If you guys have watched my Deja Vu tour, you guys know that Deja Vu isn't exactly one of my favorite albums from Coup either, but I love the tour, so that itself makes up for it. And I love this right here. She looks so gorgeous right there. Oh my gosh. And I just love this album art here. Like all my other concerts, I got this at Yes Asia, so this is really good. I've had this for a bit of a while now. And then here's the front of it. Here's the back. Love that. She looks so cool. And here's the insides. Really nice. And the DVD, and the second DVD. I'll show you some of the pictures. Love this. This was my favorite live. Love that. Oh my goodness. Like I said before, I love that outfit. Oh my goodness. Love the wig, her boots. Oh my gosh. Everything about that was just gorgeous. Very beautiful pictures too. I love that as well. Very beautiful lives too. Love her outfits as well. Cute. Really awesome live. Although the album itself isn't my favorite, the visual art and everything else is what makes up for it, and her vocals are stunning in this live. So if I had to recommend a live from Coup, I recommend this one because it's really awesome. So that was it for my J-pop haul. I do hope you guys enjoyed the things that I've shown you guys because as always, I love collecting J-pop stuff and I love sharing it with you guys. I don't know, it's really great to review this because J-pop isn't something that everyone is familiar with, unfortunately. And I feel like reviewing these albums and showing these artists in the best light really highlights J-pop at its best, and I'm really happy that I managed to get all these things because it further proves that J-pop is like the #1 music in the world. Well, at least to me. Oh yeah, and some of you guys have been wanting to see some of my posters. I think I showed some of the posters in one of my earlier videos. I told you guys I got some posters and I told you guys I would show them at a later date. So here they are. So those were my posters, and I hope you guys like them. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. I appreciate that you guys again wanted to watch me ramble on about my favorite artists and stuff like that. Hopefully the next review should be coming up soon. I haven't been able to work on it lately. Reviews take time to do, and time is not something I have right now because since finals are coming up, I've kind of been like, no review today because I have been studying a lot. I haven't had the time to work on it, but I promise the next review should hopefully be up soon. So hopefully you guys will wait until then. So until next time, you guys. Bye.